device not connected. Just use the default device, you dick. Oh, I just do that. There we go. That's better. Better. Hello. Now you can actually hear me and junk. Hi Raven. I hope you weren't waiting for too long. Because that would have been a bit silly on my behalf. Yeah, I was meant to start this 3 hours ago. But instead what I was doing was waiting for something to happen. I was like, I knew there was something that's going to happen today. I knew there was something supposed to happen. What was it? Hey, it's like, I'll be 2 seconds as well. I'm just gotta. Oh, I'm back. Hi. You can see that I'm back. Anyway, so what we're gonna do? Hang on, let me just.
Can't hold back, dog.
Just gotta make sure that this is a little bit quieter. Alrighty, I can't check my own levels, so there you go. Hello, Yoshimitsu. Thanks for joining in.
Another
So right now we're just gonna be doing some more lip sync of my project. Yeah. She's more sad than angry. There we go, that's better. There we go. Ooh, I like that no. Gee, there it is. I need to reorganize my bloody flexes because they all got messed out of order when I think I upgraded the models or condensed the watchy mums. Condensed the body groups. There we go, and they all got fucked out of order. And I'm like, you're joking. Oh, creepy. Oh, I can't do it on iTunes because I've got a whole bunch of other songs in here as well. What I can do, in fact, is go albums and just pick things from specifics albums. I just pick specific albums. Like for now, what we're going to be listening to is which one contains that one song that I really love? I'm pretty sure it's Recollections. I think it might contain it. Well, contains a Francis Vase song. Let's not do that one. Either that or it's Rebirth. I'm pretty sure it's one of my hearted songs, so no. Oh, it's in the book anthology. The book. Anthology. There it is. Here it is. Oh, hang on, I just gotta... That's not what I wanted to do. There we go. No, that's not it. God damn it. That's a remix. What is this? Minecraft music? Ugh. Fuck it. The other good one. And then I can do this. There we are. These are good songs. The next two songs are my favorite ones. Who's my favorite character of MLP? Is it wrong to say all of them? Favorite character? That's a good question, because that's not just favorite pony. Character. Grogar, lol. I don't know who my favorite character is in MLP. I know where I'm supposed to be. Crushed my enemies long ago. Oh, I paused. I was like, why isn't the chat appearing on the stream? And it's because I paused my stream, so. You were cold enough to burn. I kept my feelings out of you. My head against the flame. And I give my crown to you. But lucky all the same. The taste of vampires crumbling in the moon. Napkin men with metal hearts surround us. Touring nearer, bodies fill the room. Talking heads parade their faces every day, telling us the way to think and feel, helping us to understand the rich man's point of view. Saved on the rules and now it's real. to make sure I work on my posture. I've got the opportunity to since I'm in a standing desk. Yo, what's up, Fox Mayhem Studio? How's it going? It's the other favorite song of all of Ponies at Dawn. So we're here now, looking at the sky, watching sunrises bleed, and others go by. Don't you think that there's another way to rise up to the sun and take back the day? Find our awakening, my friend. There's something about that sax, yo. You'll find salvation at the end. Ooh, interesting. What kind of programming? Software programming or video game programming? There's a lot of other different types of programming, but those seems to be the two big ones. Like, those are the big, I guess, umbrella categories. What's up, Fireblaze? How's it going? Happy 2020, Raven 1X. If you're joining me for the, if you had, I'm pretty sure you were there for the 24-hour live stream, but all of it's a blur at the moment because I slept for 12 hours afterwards. But otherwise, yeah. Happy 2020. If you weren't here for the New Year's live stream, sadly it's lost to time because YouTube doesn't save longer than 12-hour streams. So, ooh, modding. What type of mod are you working on? That is, what game is it for, and then what is your pitch? What's your mod pitch?
So wicked. Till we close our.
Finds our awakening, my friend. Whoops. Oops. That's not what I wanted to do. Making expression 2 weapons. What does that mean? Like weapons that have 2 expressions on them? Angry and happy. For when you're angry shooting and when you're happy shooting. What is the purpose of your swap? If I start singing the songs that I really like, in my library, the songs that I really like to sing, then this will get instantly demonetized. Not because there's a whole bunch of swearing on it, but because it's copyrighted, so. Hang on a sec, sort of. Yeah. Yo, I can walk all the way over here if I like. The freedom of a standing desk. Well, sort of. I literally just put a table on top of another table, and that's it. Ooh. Yeah, yeah. It is a bit of a sad. What do you mean? Of course I'm okay. I'm just trying to realign my spine, so if you hear me go, ah, that's because my spine is just realigning. Because like, oh. Gotta pull my shoulders back, gotta pull my pelvis forward, and then that will help realign my spine a bit more, so I can stand up straighter and be a more productive member of society. But it's really killing my upper back muscles. But that's just because it's not used to that. But all I can do is program and model. Are you kidding me? What is this all I can do business? Those are like two incredibly important things, and the only two things you need to make video games. So there you go. Oh, crikey. Selling yourself short. Much. All I can do is program and model. Are you kidding me? You know how deeply us animators respect modelers. None of what I can do would even make any, like, be in any way feasible without modelers, so all I can do is program and model. It's more, I'm not skilled in animation, but I am in programming and modeling. That's how you should phrase it. Because that belittles, the way you're phrasing it there belittles your skills' importance. But the other way means that you're not as good at this, but you're good at these. So, work on it. Keep going. The man, the myth, the legend, Red Ace of Spades, joining us in this live stream today. Live stream lucky number 40. More lip sync. I wonder, is my because there was this weird thing going around that people were getting muted in my stream server, even though there wasn't any reason for that to happen. Oh. What is this song? Dreadnought. I'll give you a chance. I'll turn you down though. That's not too bad. It is indeed a new project. I started it on my 24-hour live stream. But I don't think you were present for that one, because that was at 10 PM and you're probably in Betty Bye's time. Or just celebrating New Year's like a normal person. Once I finish this line, yeah, I have to go to like this song. Hang on, let me find another song that I like. Can't remember the name of it. Let me just go to songs. My good ones. Damn it. I can't remember what it was called. Damn it. It's okay. Yeah, this one's not too bad. But yes, it is a new project, and I've gotten this far in it. It's a music video that I've been planning for a while, and we'll see the lip sync once I finish this line. If you can build up what the song is based off of these fragments that you can hear from my lip syncing, then that'd be perfect. But Frowning. Realign my spine again. Every time I feel like I'm slouching forward, that's when my back doesn't hurt. So as soon as I realize my back isn't hurting, I need to... You can join the stream live chat if you like, Red Ace. In fact, I can do this as well. Go live. So you don't even need to... Oh yeah, you don't even need to be in the YouTube if you don't wanna. You can go join... Oh, that's not that way, is it? Hang on. You can join this Discord link. This Discord link. And join in the stream if you like. But I just have to make sure that I've got the chat that people come in to make sure they get roles open so that people can see it. Busy. Oh my god. Alright. Yeah, this song is okay. It's not too bad. Here we go again. It's like, I don't know why my spine just wants to be, let's crumple up into a ball. Ooh, rendering. Something I highly recommend, Red Ace, is to, if you can put aside money to afford it, get a gaming laptop as well as your desktop so that you can put Steam on both sides, and get 2 hard drives, and then split your source filmmaker folder between them, or make sure there's an exact copy between the two. I've actually got a syncing script on Python that you could use to keep those two up to date, and what you can do is that you can split the rendering between 2 different computers, so that either you can have your laptop render while you use your desktop for whatever you want, or you can halve your rendering time by having both of them render the same thing at the same time. That's what I did with Penthouse, and I really was like, oh, thank you. So, yeah, I recommend getting a gaming laptop or just a high fidelity laptop so you can do that sort of thing. There we go again. Have you got any guesses as to what song I'm... Aside from the fact that... Okay, you can't see the top. So, have you gotten any guesses as to what song I am lip-syncing? This is a good song. Is this one of my... It's not one... Ooh, it's not yet rated. Song info. Ooh, hell yeah. Yeah, dude, yeah. Saved my life. I've got, hashtag not sponsored, but I have this, Asus? I can't remember if it was ASUS or Intel, but it's a Republic of Gamers Strix, ROG Strix model, and it helps a whole bunch. So I highly recommend it. And the other great thing. Okay, you've joined the Discord. Go ahead and go into the roles server. Fox Mayhem. Whoop. Look-see up. Okay. There we go. Yeah, but she's not supposed to be happy. Ew. There we go. Alright, so this is going to be a situation in which I do this. Like seriously, Red Ace, if you can guess what song I'm doing right now, I'll be seriously impressed. Notification streams. Don't actually ping it though. Rules. Collaborators, streams. All G. Okay. Let me just go ahead and kaboom. Yeah. Alrighty, Raven. Have a good day at work. Excellent. Cheers, matey. This isn't AGTQ. No, it's not. This is especially not awesome animations done quick. I can't do that. Damn it, Fox. Nah, you're right. But yeah, it is Ain't No Rest for the Wicked, and that's my new project. This is probably a bit too loud, this song. So I do like this one. This song is named Eve by LM in the anthology thing of things. Okay, good. There we go. And then I need that G. Where's that lip grin, mouth grin? There it is. Actually, I don't need to close the mouth here. There we go. Eh, shit. This looks gross. Let me just delete these two. Kaboom. Oh, that's why it's so delayed. Hang on. That's my spine again. Oh! Alright. Under Dream, is it hard to 3D animate? It's hard to art. It's hard to art, just in general. There's no easy art that you can do. It's easy to make bad 3D animations, but it's hard to make good 3D animations. So, is it hard to 3D animate? For me, not particularly, but it really is very personal to the type of person you are. And it really is just what you decide to practice in. You can do anything. Anything. Whatever gains your interest, do that. Because you will eventually get good at it. If you just keep doing it and you keep improving. But you also have to be your own critic. And you also have to be your own tutor, lecturer. I don't know. You have to be able to say to yourself, this looks shit, I need to improve it. Damn it, there it goes again. Oh, my back. Okay. There we go. That's a very loaded question. It's also a very unfair question to ask an animator. It's not an unfair question, actually. It's the incorrect question. It's not a correct question. It is a question, but it's not the right one you need to ask yourself. Whether 3D animation is easier, 2D, 3D. Both of them have their pros and cons. Neither is easier than the other. It just so happens that 3D animation is more prolific because of the advances that it's been made so far, and the fact that we can turn actors immediately into 3D animation sort of thing. But it just really depends on what you want to do. I admire 2D animators because of the amount of work they put in. I especially admire single-framed animators. Like the people who are on my god tier list are the animators on the Cuphead team. And the animators at Thunder Lotus as well, because they make 2D art games at 60 frames a second, or mostly 60 frames a second, and they look phenomenal. So do check out Thunder Lotus if you want an example of good 2D drawn games. And I completely got off track. Yes, I do have a custom layout. I like to call it Best Layout 2016 Trickshot Kissing Prank Leaked Hacksaw. And it's bound to Control F6. It is just a slight reworking of the motion, not the motion editing. That's Grace. I think it's the clip editing, keyframing. It's the keyframing one, but slightly different. And I call it the Best Layout 2016 Trickshot Kissing Prank Lead Hacksaw. Yeah. The dogs are running around the place. Reduce. Hello, Taylor Cohen. That'd be a cool cynical name for Red Ace. The Reduce, the Reduce of Spades, the Reduce of Use. when he became a recluse and fell into drug use. And then he's getting offered, he's becoming the Reduce of Use. The best part about 2D animation that I'll give is that the only thing you need in order to start 2D animating is a book and a piece of paper. Is a paper and a pen, sorry. A paper and a pen, a paper and a pencil. You just need something to draw with and something to draw on, and you can make an animation. Easy. as soon as you start learning the difference between two poses to make something, you can make a little flip animation using two different frames. You know, you can make someone wave by going like this, by using just a flip book, and you can do that. But the important part is being able to convincingly draw the shapes and everything, and to make the motions look convincing enough. And boom, you're there. Well, now you're starting to do flip books. Let's add some more pages on. Oh, then you got a flip books, and that's exactly the same to. And once you get good at learning that, you can then apply that to things like Flash, because Flash operates immensely close, or they began immensely close to doing things on flipbooks, because flipbooks, of course, were the first 2D animations, I imagine. Manual animations, you could call them. And then those flipbooks transferred into film, and then it split off like this, and then went, and then it went. But yeah. Alrighty. So, we finished the first character's lip sync. And so now, I'm going to show you what it's all about. So let's go ahead and listen to just the part. We don't need to hear the whole song. Alright, iTunes. This is a really awesome song, actually. I'm quite liking this one. I'm going to go ahead and go to song info, and I'm going to go 5-star love. Good stuff. Blitz 'em. Nice. Alrighty. So, let's go ahead and have a look at this lip sync. So, we've got both Vinyl and Nurse Redheart here. Nurse Redheart isn't going to be the final character. She's just a stand-in for whoever I want to go for later. Alright, let's have a look.
I was walking down the street when out the corner of my eye I saw a pretty little thing approaching me.
By the way, this is not the final version of the song either, so keep that in mind that it's going to be changed anyway. Alright, let's have a look.
She said, I've never seen a mare who looks so all alone, and could you use a little company? And if you pay the right price, your evening will be nice, but you can go and send me on my way. I said, you're such a sweet young thing, why do you do this to yourself? She looked at me, and this is what she said, oh, there ain't no rest for the wicked. Money don't grow on trees. I got bills to pay, I got mouths to feed. There ain't nothing in this world for free. Oh no, I can't slow down, I can't hold back, though you know I wish I could. Oh no, there ain't no rest for the wicked until we close our eyes for good. Not even
Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Good bloody shit. Ah. My back. Oh. Hey. Bushfires look like the apocalypse. I'm still far away. Yeah, I'm in southeast Queensland. It's not really hitting hard here. Let's see. Bushfire locations. Australia. For those who don't know, Australia is currently on fire. And yeah, that's it's not a good thing. Ooh, Google have a service to track it. So the closest bushfire to me right now is currently at Byron Bay, and that is, it's actually like a little bit higher than Byron Bay, but it's about let's have a look. Mount Jerusalem National Park. That's not good. If it heads over to Springbrook, that's like 20 or so kilometers north. If it heads into Springbrook, then I'm going to be in danger. But because I live right near Springbrook, which is not good. But it seems as though it's being contained in Mount Jerusalem, which is not good for the people living near Mount Jerusalem, especially people in Mount Burrell, Nimbin, Mullumbimby, and Ocean Shores. So they're currently in danger, and especially the people living in Byron Bay, because that's where the population center is. But yeah, I'm currently far away from fires at the moment. If I get a Google map, Google Earth, no one else can, no one can see what I'm, no one can see my Google Earth, so it's okay. I just want to get a quick measurer going on. Yes, yes, I know, it's very pretty. You got that nice dynamic zoom. Alrighty, so let's have a look. So, a measuring distance between roughly where I live and where the fire is. I'm currently, what is this, in 60 kilometers away. I'm 60 kilometers away from the nearest fire, so it's okay, currently, at the moment. But yeah, so I would say again, I should mention this as well, anyone who wants to put forth any sort of money towards the Red Cross, then yep, go ahead to donate to the Red Cross Australia. I'll go ahead and put a link in the description and in the chat. So if I just go Red Cross donate, Red Cross donate, Australian Red Cross, here. So this, I'm gonna go ahead and put it here. Kaboom! That's the redcross.org.au, and then I'm also gonna put it in the video description. I'm gonna put it at the front. I shouldn't do that. That's too Aussie. I'm just like, donate to the Red Cross to help piss on the fires. To help with the fires. So yeah, though I imagine like the worst parts that are being hit by the bushfires are in New South Wales. So especially near Sydney. Like there's one that is literally almost like 10k away from Sydney Central, and there's some in the city, which is terrible. And you can see like essentially all of the Yengo National Park is all completely burned. When this all dies down, I'd actually be interested in going to a location that has actually burnt to see the extent of the damages, because I need to be able to like really put this into perspective. But anyway, you could also just ask your mum to donate. Say, a YouTuber convinced me to donate to the Red Cross in Australia. It's tax deductible. Yes, Mom. So that's something you can use to help convince your parents. Make a one-time tax deductible donation to the Red Cross to help put Australia out. Alright, so let's have another look at this lip sync here.
I've never seen a mayor who looks so all alone, and could you use a little company? And if you pay the right price, your evening will be nice, but you can go and send me on my way. I said, you're such a sweet young thing, why do you do this to yourself? She looked at me and this is what she said, oh, there ain't no rest for the wicked. Money don't grow on trees. I got bills to pay, I got mouths to feed. There ain't
I need to make bills more.
I got bills.
I need to open that mouth up. Like that. There we go. Alright.
Bills to pay, I got mouths to feed. I got bills to pay.
Need to make it a little bit like that. A little bit less.
Bills to pay.
And then pay also needs to come up a bit higher. There we go.
To pay, I got mouths to feed. There ain't nothing in this world for free. Oh no, I can't slow down. I can't
That's slow.
slow down.
Needs to have less anger. Like that. That's too angry. Lower your anger, Nurse Redheart. Jeez. Jeez. Shoosh.
Slow down. I can't hold back, though, you know.
There's nothing stopping you from talking, though, Fox. That's another thing. You can join in the conversation if you like. Having the live version of the live stream, so it's a live stream is not bad, though. So you don't have to talk, but if you're here, I mean, you may as well.
I wish I could. Oh, there ain't no rest for the wicked until we close our eyes for good. Not
Excellent. The only thing that I'm like, because I'm building my animatic up in my head. Since I can't draw in 2D, I just like to build my animatic in my head. And right now I'm imagining what the main content of each shot is going to be, but the only thing that I need to actually nail is the transitions between the shots. And I imagine what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the camera on the scene of the two of them, and it's going to spin around into another scene of Vinyl still walking, because she says this in the next line.
Not even 15 minutes later, after walking down the street, when I heard the sound of hooves creep out of sight.
So I imagine that camera's just going to whoop, and then there's the next scene. But this is also very handy because I've done 60 seconds, I've done up to 60 seconds of lip sync, and I imagine I don't have that much to go. In fact, just with this, I've probably done half of the lip sync that I need.
And then he swept up from behind, he put a gun up to my head, he made it clear he wasn't looking for a fight. He said,
This is when he starts talking. Give me all you got. I want your money, not your life. Oh, but first of all, what do I do?
money don't
Grow on a tree.
back though, you know,
I wish I could. Oh, there ain't no rest for the wicked until we close our eyes for good. So it's at this point. Oh, and it even has that little guitar riff as a an assistant to the transition, I guess. But yeah, I can just do that. And now I've got a third shot. Yeah.
Not even 15 minutes later, after walking down the street, when I heard the sound of hooves creep out of sight. And then he swept
Checked up from behind, he put a gun up to my head. He made it clear he wasn't looking for a fight. He said, give me all you got, I want your money, not your life. But if you try to make a move, I won't think twice. What do you mean by these two specifically? Are you talking about Nurse Redheart and Vinyl? There's no significance to Nurse Redheart being there. Whoopsie daisies. There's no significance to Nurse Redheart. Vinyl, because I want to do it with Vinyl. And Cadet lovingly provided Vinyl's vocals, because she's like... Because I was just going to do it with a nondescript Stallion, but I decided at the end to... Cadet was like, I can sing Vinyl, you can make it Vinyl. And I'm like, yeah, that'd be pretty cool. And so that's why it's Vinyl specifically. Nurse Redheart is just a stand-in at the moment. But yeah.
told him, you can have my clear he wasn't looking for a fight. He said, give me all you got, I want your... He said,
Give me all your cash, I want your money, not your life. But if you try to make a move, I won't think
give
twice.
me all you got, I want your money, not your life.
But if you try to take a move, I won't think twice.
I told him, you can have my cash, but first you know I gotta ask, what made you wanna live this kind of life? He said there ain't no rest for the wicked. Money don't grow on trees. I got bills to pay, I got mouths to feed. There ain't nothing in this world for free. Oh no, I can't slow down, I can't hold back, though you know I wish I could. Oh no, there ain't no rest for the wicked until we close our eyes for good.
Yeah. Blade, and then this is like a bridge section where I'm gonna have Vinyl walking through the city, and she's gonna be looking at all these there's gonna be scenes of crimes happening.
Hours passed, and I was sitting in my house. The day was winding down and coming to an end. And so I turned on the TV and flipped it over to the news, and what I saw I almost couldn't comprehend. I saw a preacher Mary in cuffs, she's taking money from the church, she'd take her bank account with righteous dollar bills.
The only thing that I'm confused about is that line. Like, if I'd change it to anything, and specifically what the third crime was going to be. I mean, money laundering from the church is okay, but do they have churches in Equestria? That's my concern. So maybe, actually, no, you know what? In fact, they can have churches in America, and my headcanon is that churches aren't actually religious places. They're places that, I guess, Celestia or Luna had deemed for sanctuary for anyone who needs help, essentially. And so that's what a church is in Equestria. It's not a place of worship, it's a place of sanctuary, which it also is in this world as well, a place of sanctuary. It's not only just a place of worship, it's also a place of sanctuary. Anyone who enters into a church is thereby protected from death. That's essentially what it is. And that is also Catholic churches. I'm not sure about any other places of worship, but definitely with cathedrals and Catholic, Christian, and all those sort of church areas. I'm fairly certain it's in mosques as well, but I can't confirm. But yeah, if you enter into a church, you can't get killed. You still can get arrested though. You can still get arrested, but you just can't get killed. That's the important part. People are like, oh, I'm in a church, I've got sanctuary, you can't arrest me. It's like, yes I can, I just can't kill you. But that's just that.
But even still, I can't say much because I know we're all the same. Oh yes, we all seek out to satisfy those thrills. Oh no, there ain't. Oh no, there ain't. Oh, no.
And then what I'm going to have here is I'm going to have a montage of vinyl committing crimes.
No rest for the wicked. Money don't grow on trees. We got bills to pay. We got mouths to feed. There ain't nothing in this world for free. Oh no, we can't slow down. We can't hold back though. You know, we wish we could. Oh no, there ain't no rest for the wicked until we close our eyes for good.
There we go. So currently I've done 60 seconds out of, let's have a look, plus 73, so it's 30 plus 35, yeah. So I've done 30% of the lip sync, which is good news, which means I can update my Discord progress bars, and say that I've actually done 35 or maybe 30% of my lip sync, which is good news. And if you're in the Discord, you can check that out right quick. Is it 20, 25, 30? Yeah, I'm going to stick with 30. 30%. I say 30%. Very nice. Very well done. I say. Dark, dark times indeed. Well, I don't particularly like that, those sorts of headcanons. When Celestia, 970 years ago, when Celestia went through her sacrifice and damnation phase. Dark, dark times. Those are interesting storylines to think of, but my personal headcanon is that, I don't know. I'm just trying to explain piecemeal sort of situations that crop up at any one time. Not exactly the entire history of the planet sort of situation. Anyway. So, that's the lip sync that I managed to do so far.
Ain't no rest for the wicked until we close our eyes for good. Not even 50.
Because, what I need to do to give Vinyl is I need to give her a need to commit crimes. Like, she needs to commit crimes for some reason. She needs to get money for some reason. She's not just going to become a criminal for the hell of it. There's going to be something that she starts doing these crimes for a solid reason. Maybe, I'm thinking an accident with Tavi. Something that, you know, her hooves are at risk or something like that, and she can't play any instruments, so she can't get any money, and then Vinyl has to support her or something like that. Something very dark to focus around why Vinyl's committing crimes. Something that would make you desperate. Not just I don't want to turn Vinyl into a criminal just because. She has to have a reason. And yeah, that was a good one, I reckon. But yeah, I don't know. Eventually. Yeah. Eventually, what I want to have happen actually is because I also want to do like I've got so many music videos planned in my head, and I've got like someone broke their headphones. No. Someone like she could probably have hearing loss. That's another thing that could happen, and she needs to raise money to get the surgery in order to prevent her hearing loss, so she can continue making music. But the experimental surgeries that are flying are incredibly expensive, and she just does not have the funds as a disc jockey in Canterlot. Yeah, she's not. Yeah, you're not far off. She can do a lot of voices, and I'm not sure if she's actually trying to Ash Ketchum, but you know, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. But yeah, that could be one where Vinyl's giving hearing loss. You know, Octavia can't afford enough money to go to music school or something. I don't know, something like that. Because what I'm gonna do, the other two ponies have stories. They have stories, actually. This lady, the pretty little thing, quote unquote, is going to be a prostitute, specifically under the pretenses of raising money to feed her kid. She's got a child. She's a single mother. Husband left her or something. I don't like that. That part of the story is not important, but the actual part of the now, where she's got a kid and she can't support him correctly. Because I don't know, she's interpretive dancer or something like that, and she had to turn to the night work because she can't afford to support her kid. And then what's going to happen is that as she's saying, "Ain't no rest for the wicked, money don't grow on trees. I got bills to pay, I got mouths to feed," you'll see flashes of, say, eviction notices. And you'll see flashes of her kid, and she's feeding her kid. You know, it's a happy sort of moment. She's feeding her kid, baby food, and when it's going through the can't slow down, can't hold back, that's when you see flashes of what she wants. She wants to have a stable home life. She wants to get married to someone who can provide for her and whatnot. She wants to be able to say, all right, my kid is now safe. But unfortunately, she can't do that at the moment. So this is what she's doing. The second character, the man who's willing to take a life for money, I want to say he's like the protector or the sanctioner of an orphanage. He's actually an orphanage guy, and he is a stallion who's running either the local Canterlot orphanage or a small private orphanage, and he needs money. He needs money because there's a foreclosure thing happening, and she needs to have he needs to have money in order to pay off the renting area. So he turns to crime in order to make sure that these kids don't get tossed out in the street again. And so that's what's going to be flashing on his back, where you know it sees you know, ain't no rest for the wicked, money don't grow on trees. You see he's... Actually, no, that's the way the foreclosure, the eviction notices are going to appear, is when he's looking over it. And I've got bills to pay, mouths to feed is when you look at all of the orphans in the thing. And ain't nothing in this world for free. And no, we can't slow down. What he actually wants is an orphanage that's disconnected from Canterlot. He wants to be able to move out from Canterlot entirely and make a sort of like a world orphanage type situation where it's like somewhere in like offsides of Ponyville, or even just underneath Canterlot or something like that, where it's like in a field somewhere and you can see that there's this meadow with a central building that can hold, you know, up to like 100 or 200 orphans. And that's what he wants, but he can't get there because he doesn't have any money. And so that's why he's committing crimes. And that's the second character. And then through the montage, you're not going to get as fleshed out storylines. You're just going to see a whole bunch of other crimes being committed, you know, muggings and muggings, I don't know what other crimes. Just sneaking around, stealings, maybe even violence, and drugs. But I don't know. We'll see how hard demonetized I'm going to have my video. And then during Vinyl's speech, that's when she because the other thing is that the preacher mare is just an evil person. She just wants money, and so that's why, you know, that's why Vinyl says we all seek out to satisfy those thrills. But yeah, so that's my premise for this animation, and that's how it's going to be. And you can see Red Ace, you can see Red. I'm actually blading my shots and I'm actually setting out separate shots. So, yeah. Not everything is going to be done in one take. One take! One take! Alright. If everyone knows what I'm referring to that, then I'll be surprised. Still deciding whether or not I should just make this a short stream. Or not. Because standing up whilst having a standing desk is a bit difficult. It's difficult to continue doing a thing when you're standing and your feet are killing you. So there you go. Good. I can't really sit down because if I do sit, I should probably move that box. I don't think I really need this box here. I've got a box to help me stand on. Well, it's not really help me stand on, but it's to put my. I've got a little blanket on the floor that I'm standing on, so. Here we go. Now I'm down here. Hello. I'm all the way down here. How's it going? I'm on the bottom of my screen. So yeah, that is that. Yeah. Don't know what else to do, really. It really is just pain in my back. Hang on. Not sure if you can hear that. It's terrible. Oh, my back. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is, for the rest of this stream, I'm going to try and prove a concept where, since I've done lip sync for Nurse Red Heart's voice, I can just immediately copy it across the vinyl here at the end and not have to lip sync it. So I'm going to go over here, I'm going to go to Nurse Red Heart, face flexes, lower middle, and then I'm going to select all of the Ain't No Rest for the Wicked. I'm going to go like this, I'm just going to copy. It's not going to be a perfect cut across because reasons. But since it's a song, it should be easy to tempo up. Boop. Alright, so you see immediately I've got all the lip sync here. So you can see immediately that first part is off by a mile. So I'm going to select everything. Okay, go ahead and move this across a bit.
Money don't grow on trees. We got bills to pay. We got There ain't nothing in this world for free. Oh,
there we go. That's what I like.
oh no, there ain't no rest for the wicked.
Yeah. All right. Excellent.
No, there ain't no there ain't.
All right. So now all it comes for me to do is to just sync up the sound, the lip syncs. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to end up changing her expression, because right now she's currently sad or annoyed or angry, frustrated sort of thing, but she's actually going to be wicked in this one. So there you go. So this is where there is. That's there. Interesting. Very interesting. Don't tag it! Don't tag! Don't tag the actual notification roll. Ah! I want a fucking. Why hasn't Discord already done it to the point where I can just say only I can tag this role? Like, that is silly. Unless, of course, what I can do is edit channel, because there must be a way that I can make it so that that channel doesn't actually display any notifications at all for anyone, but it's only for specific people, I guess. But yeah, so well, yeah, no. The permissions. Well, I'm not. You're not actually in the thingy. No, you are. Okay, sweet. The permissions allow, like, it's either everyone can notify it or no one can notify it. And of course, I have to be able to notify it because otherwise, the notifications roles have no reason to exist. I need to be able to use them. So. It is very dumb, and it's a feature that's been being requested for a very long time. Okay, but I will give him SFM as he says. So there you go. But yes, we're not actually supposed to be having conversations in the roles chat. That's not what that's for. All right. So what we're gonna do is I'm just going to. How do I make sure that people read that one? Right, I'm just gonna go delete. Delete. Okay, there we go. Because the other annoying thing about Discord pings is that even if you delete the message, the notification will still be there for the people. So. All right. Pardon me. Just picking the messages. Delete. I'm gonna say must read before requesting role. Make sure you don't. I'm gonna make that emboldened. Be careful what you say, Genma. Which notification class you want? Like, I want SFM, streams, and animations. Is dumb. Alright, let's go back to syncing up these, back. There we go. Back upright, shoulders back, chest forward. Let's go. Ugh. Id. There we go. No wicked. Ain't no rest for the wicked. Yeah. Oh no, is everyone's computers bugging? Sorry. Let's start the music back up again. Oh. Oh, that's my back. Oh no, I accidentally minimized Source Filmmaker. Let's go ahead and save before it crashes. And also she's saying I got instead of we got in this one here, but that's okay. And you can see she's sort of like delayed. The lip sync itself is sort of delayed. But that's why I'm putting them all together. Yeah. Okay, I need a. Bill. How's the live stream chat going? Hi, new pony. You seem new here. Oh, that slaps me on the knee. I wonder if that was high enough you could see it. Hang on, let me just... Knee. Yeah, you could actually, that's great. Legendary. How's it going, you pony? Here's an L. Oh, okay, that's over here. Again, my back. There we go. Oh, hello. How's it going? It's a film shot. Welcome aboard.
Shot a film.
I shot a film. He shot.
Yeah.
You shot a film. Yep.
The shot of the film.
The shot of the film. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard. The shot of the film.
We got pushed it though.
Do we?
Yeah.
Did I make that for this?
I don't know.
Edit channel. I did. So if you're muted because you're not using the push to talk feature.
This is correct.
Yeah. So just go to your user settings and change it to push to talk, and then whatever button you use for that, you can then talk. So that's all that is. The only reason is I don't like. I've had streams before where people had noisy backgrounds, and I'm just like stop. But this makes that not happen. So there you go. Now you're unmuted and you can speak. So if that wasn't mentioned
At the
before.
press of a button.
At the press of a button, you can
Your choice.
a press of a button at your choice. You can send your vocal waves over the interwaves into my headphones, and then back into the OBS stream, and then back over the interwaves, and then onto YouTube. That's how this works.
Better have good upload thing.
Yes. I think I took a picture of my my parents' internet speeds here, because I was just like, are you kidding me? 84 down, and like, I think it was like something ridiculous, like 30 up or something like that. And I'm like, are you joking? That's fantastic.
Yeah. That's about what I get. They probably pay a lot of money for that though.
Mm-hmm. Stupid money. And also, it's sort of location as well. There's no one living around them, so, well, not many people.
No one can take the internet and suck it dry.
Genma! Genma's here. How's it going, Genma? And Nixie. Nixie! Welcome aboard.
Yeah.
They're just in the live chat.
Yeah, they're yeah.
I haven't gone completely crazy yet.
I figured I'd pop in and say hi.
Yeah, well, you're perfectly capable and perfectly welcome to pop in and say hi.
Alright, I'm gonna return to where I was. If you're still around, I'll come back.
Yeah, I mean, probably. It's going to be another hour or so, maybe 30 minutes or so, maybe.
We shall see.
Stanley, give me a line to say in the Stanley Parable announcer's voice.
Mouths to feed. There ain't nothing in it.
I realized I was just moving them all a constant stream forward, so I just clicked them all and moved them forward, and now it seems like she's synced up.
This world for free. Oh,
Hey,
no, we
Toodles.
can't slow down.
Toodles, where?
Toodles. As in, goodbye.
I know. Bye. But Toodles is an actual person.
Yeah, apparently.
Apparently? What is this apparently? It is apparent that she's an actual person. No. She is a human. She's a human person.
Know a Toodle. I don't know the Toodles, the existence of Toodles. Sorry.
That's alright. No worries. She's a patron saint to everyone who knows about her. So she's a good cookie.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah.
I've got a counter. Don't know what I'm counting yet, but I've got a counter, and it's good. Currently, it's at 2. Now it's at 3. That was one of the great things that I got today. Actually, another great thing that I got today. Was this. And these. And this. Oh. Hang on. Hang on. I gotta do a thing. Hang on. I can do this. I can go like this. Actually, I probably better do it this way. I can go like this. And then if you're not watching on the actual camera, then that's gonna be a bit weird. All right. This is the lockpicking lawyer, and what I have for you today is a practice lock that I got off eBay. Now, practice locks are a great way to start your lockpicking career. However, they're not exactly the best means to show you exactly what is analogous to picking a real lock, because this one in particular has a very big design flaw. Number one, it's see-through, of course. You can't exactly look into a normal lock. But this one also is not exactly the best for showing you how to pick a real lock, because this one can easily be raked open by a simple by a simple hook pick. Once I get it right, hang on, I did it once. Hang on, it's just number 3 that's bind. There it is, and then it's open. Like, it's not very hard to pick this type of lock, which is unfortunate because it's not exactly the best to practice with, but it is noticed as a practice lock. Anyway, that's it I have for you today. If you like what you see, then please subscribe. And as always, what does he say? Thanks for no. As always, see you next time. And as always, see you next time. So there you go. That's Quillo the lockpicking lawyer. I love that guy. He's great. I need to set my screen back up. Because my actually I need my camera's in a weird position because it's like it's just on the very edge of the table, and if I don't set it up right, it will fall down. There we are. Excellent. Alright. There we are. Brilliant. Hi, welcome back. Welcome back to Quillo's stream. Alright. Let's have a look. See if I can try and mimic the Stanley Parable narrator. I should know his name, but I don't. Hang on, I need to bring it up here so I can look at it straight on to the mic. Let me just Kaboom. And kaboom. Alrighty. Alright. Stanley is fat and ugly, and probably got his position through his parents' wealth. Hang on. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's a miracle he wasn't fired years ago. Stanley is fat and ugly, and probably got his position through his parents' wealth. Pushing buttons. Good time. Anyway, let's get back to the animation.
Oh no, we can't slow down. We can't hold back though. You know, we wish we could. Oh no, there ain't no rest for the wicked until we close our eyes for good.
There we go. Alright, so it's mostly synced up, but I'm gonna need to do some more refining now, I guess. Okay. Geez, stop looking at me like that. Fine, I won't be lazy. Let me just go ahead and...
Hey, we got mouths to feed. There ain't nothing in this world for free. Oh no, we can't slow.
Right.
Oh no.
How does that happen? Steve, what are you doing? Jeez, Steve. Yeesh. Wow, that's
Slow down. Can't slow down.
Jesus. Why do I have this many bloody keyframes? Ugh. Whew. All my mouse positions and everything's macked out of line because I did that impression. This is a lockpicking lawyer. One of the things that's really important to nail when you do a impression is intonation and one of the most important intonation and but specifically like pitch rises and falls, intonations, and I guess personality, with the lack of a better word. And when you're talking about someone like lockpicking lawyer, it's not just the accent you need to deal with, but it's also where he puts his stresses. And when you've been like listening to someone for a very long time, sometimes like Impressionism is actually another good thing to do if you want to learn how to lip sync as well, because once you understand what it feels like to impersonate or impression a sound or something, especially when it comes to other languages, but that's a different topic. But when you know what it feels like in your own body to impersonate these, mimic these sounds and whatnot, then you can apply that onto your 3D models. And then, because like, this is the lockpicking lawyer is not the same as this is the lockpicking lawyer. Like, you can see a slight change in my head motion, and that also adds to the lip sync. But yeah, you really just got to be able to. There's another factoid of animation in general is being able to impersonate people and steal their social security, I guess. Здравствуйте. No, that's not that. Здрасте. 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 Quillo. Ah, is that my Russian name? Quillo. Cool. that's how you'd spell my name in Russian. Awesome. Huh. Cool. Anyway. Opjat sidim v SFM. Oh. Because I know the first part is hello to you, Quillo. Здравствуйте. Oh, здрасте, Quillo. Opjat sidim v SFM. Oh. I don't know what you're saying there. I'm not sure if it's like, are you using SFM? I mean, you can see it clearly, and if you know the acronym SFM, then you know what SFM is actually all about, so you already know that I'm using SFM, so that's not what you're saying. I don't know. Let me just chuck this into Google Translate to see if I can get some context. Detect language. Oh. So am I doing more SFM is what you're asking? It's I'm not. You see, you framed it as a question. So is it, are you doing more SFM? Or that is a question of a question. Or it's like, are you making a statement? I see you're doing opjat. Yeah, I thought it was opjat. Ah, I got it right. So let's have a look. If I put the full thing into Google Translate. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, duh. Absentia. Absentia. Oh, and I'm also cracking my back. Oh. Sidium. Opjat. I think opjat is again. It is opjat. Another time, once more, opjat again. Oh, it's this one. Yes, I need it. What is this? Peppermint. Okay. I need to mark this as the best song in ever. Oh, and I put it as 4 stars. Gross. 5 stars. Thank you. This one is DJT. some of these corrections between I wish and we wish are as simple as changing one mouth position. Fox, I'm not sure if you're trying to talk, but you are in push to talk, so you just have to remember what your bind is if you want to speak.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, no worries. Hey, how's it going? This happened to me so... Yeah, it's happened to me so many times where I'd go into push to talk and then forget I went into push to talk. And then I'm just like, why is no one paying attention to me? But yeah, nah. Hey, how's it going? What's your story? Ooh. Hey. Shh. The SH starts all the way over here, Steve. Jeez. Oh. I just like it with no context. I'm just like, wow, he's beating up on this Steve guy a lot. My name is Steve. Because there is two positions. Because I only takes one position, which is just the open position, which is this one here. That's the I, and then it falls into a E, so I, and that can be expressed by, it can be hidden in all sorts of other different positions, so you don't actually need to put in the E sound of the I, you just need to have the R there, and then the rest of it will just, it happens naturally. However, we requires two positions. There's the lips together with the oo, and then there's the E sound where your lips come apart, we. That's all you need to do, and so there's some positions in which I just need to change the R position to an E position, and that would make it go we automatically. But there are some positions like this one where I'd need to also add in the mouth positions together. Because if we just had that one as an E, it would just look like she. It'd look like she as opposed to we. It'd look like she. But yeah, so I need to actually add in the mouth closing position, or the lips together, in order to make the we sound there. So, but in the one beforehand, I noticed. See that one? We. So that one here, this we here, I don't need to add in the mouth together position because it's already there in the previous one. Though we, and it's the same like. I could lazily put in the I there because you don't need that much for it. Like I said before, you only need the R sound. So, though I... and then the rest of it kind of just goes together.
Wish we could.
Grab the bookmark, damn it! Could. You could, or you could not. Until we close our eyes for good. Righty. Damn it. Damn it. Oh jeez. More Russian, okay. Приятно осознавать. Что ты Dajże I nemnoż Rzeszko. Jeez. Okay. Ponimaj Ruski. I know Ruski off your heart. That's another one. Russia Gordicia Toboj Synok. Oh man. Priятно. I feel like I know what Osoznavat actually means. I feel like I know what it means, but I don't know what it means. It sounds familiar. I don't know what any of what you just said means. Yep. But I feel like Sinok can be taken out of context. And what does Sinok mean? Sun. Okay. Russia something sun. Ah, okay. Okay. So, I feel like... Oh, does that mean learning? Ah. That is osoznavat. That B. I hate that B. What in the world is that? Like, there's the V sound with the capital B. That's the Anglo capital B. But the lowercase b is just like it's just a vocalization. It's like, and I don't understand it. There's not really a similar thing in English. So, what did you say as the first one? Yes, okay, there we go. I thought so. Alright, so it's not learning. Oh, that's what osoznavat is. So I cheated, I used Google Translate, but osoznavat. Znаю, I think. Znаю, I think means I know. And so that's what that word is built off of. Okay. And of course, sto is not sto, it's sto. Which is just that, actually. And I should have known chitaj, because that's one of the words that I learned in Duolingo before the bird assassinated me. You read. Oh, that's right. That's what the B means. So I just do that. It should be read. Okay, that's fair enough. Yeah. Yeah, I know like the slimmest amount of Russian. Znayo is one of them that I know, which is I know. It should be, at least. Yeah, Znayo. That's one. Yep. And that's where that word was constructed from. Or also znavat. Also znavat. That's where that one's. I want to get like an actual Russian teacher so I can learn fluent Russian, because that's one of the languages I want to learn. It'll help me out a lot when I'm on those seedy Russian websites.
Oi, mate.
Oi, matey. Is that a red ace I hear?
Yeah.
Oh, my. It's the man, the myth, the legend, Red Ace, otherwise known as Silly Goose. Silly Duck.
Real waste of space here.
Real efficient waste of space, though.
Hey.
So your renders are coming along like that.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, because I was like, oi, mate, if I can come over with like a hard drive and you can put the KDA files on and I'll render some for you using my laptop. But I know how like sketchy that is.
The thing is though, like with everything, it just feels a bit weird because I'm doing my renders and I think I might have screwed up on how I did my rendering for some of the scenes because like I'm doing that trick where you kind of like render, then you take a character out and then you can like drop the opacity and like get rid of them and stuff like that.
Right.
I have that going and I think I screwed up. I have to re-render all those characters again.
Oh no. Oh no.
I think I've done like 15 renders, so yeah, it's a mega ouchie for me. But I kind of did something a little bit more efficient, where like I cut up everything that I had. So
right. Yes,
that saved time a lot. That saved like.
You're doing the 3 billion IQ move of not having everything in the one project file.
Yeah, no. Well, no. The thing is, everything is in the one project file, but everything is cut up into shots.
Yeah, sorry. That's not in the one shot. That's what I meant.
Oh yeah, no. I don't think I've ever done that. I think I've always cut everything in.
Yeah, because you most likely followed the tutorial, the SFM tutorials to the letter. They tell you to blade your shots.
I never watched them.
You never did? Okay, never mind. I don't know where you got them from then.
They're trash. Get better.
They are kind of trash. They are in fact very trash. But they at least get you around to knowing how to navigate the program, I guess. But they're pretty terrible.
Yeah, that's true. I never watched any tutorials. The only tutorials I did was for like magic particles, and that's kind of it.
Actually, that's very similar to me as well. Actually, I never watched. I only watched 2 tutorials. There was the particles, and there was the physics script. Those are the only 2 tutorials that I ever watched for SFM. And of course, like I started watching the first 2 actual Valve endorsed SFM tutorials, and I'm just like, this is garbage.
Wait.
Wicked.
Oh no, I think I can make it work.
I believe in you, matey.
Oh, I don't really believe in myself.
That's right. You've got me to believe in you, so don't worry about believing in yourself.
I'm not gonna re-render this again, but I know how I can make it work, so it doesn't look like absolute poo-poo.
Goody.
Till we close our eyes for good.
So close to getting.
Till we close our.
Alright, so I'm going to just push everything forward by a little bit.
Till we close. Till we close our eyes for good.
I have to make sure that this ending lip sync is the best one ever, because it's the ones that people are going to remember, and if it looks trash, then people are going to remember the entire animation as trash, so I need to make sure that this is good. the last line, so I might actually come back and fix up all of this lip sync later on, but at the moment, that's another huge chunk of my lip syncing done. Easy peasy. The other thing I need to do is delete the rest of Vinyl's lip sync from the rest of Vinyl's shots. That is calling my name from the right side of what you can't see in the stream. Someone is a calling of my name, but I'll be responding to that call in a bit. This is one of those songs I don't like. I know this one. Eesh. 1 star. Nothing bad about the song itself, I just don't particularly like it, so there you go. Let's have a look at this stream chat, see how it's going. Still the Russian text, excellent.
Yeah, I find a lot of Russian people watch my stuff, and when I do live streams, I just have to like Google translate their Russian. I don't know if it's like, what is it, the genre? Like, do you get like a lot of Russian people in your
Well, I
live
mean, I
streams?
know of at least 3.
Yeah, I know like about 10, I think.
Yeah.
10 Russian people, but which are kind of regulars. But sometimes I get like a couple of people that I just never seen them before. I don't know who they are. I don't know if they're FBI agents. Just don't know.
Probably, I don't know. But that's why, it's not one of the reasons why I want to learn Russian, but it would help definitely when I learn Russian, that I'll be able to be like, hey, I know who you are. Я знаю. And I'll be like, yay.
I come from Mother Russia.
Da.
They come from a place far, far away.
How dare you interrupt Mother Russia film shot. Check this out. I've got something that sounds like a gun.
Something that sounds like a gun?
Yeah.
Illegal.
Boy,
Yeah.
I have the gun.
I know. That's about as close as we can get in Aussie land. It is literally just a padlock.
Uh-oh, it clanks. Can't have
Click.
that. It could hurt you.
Click, click. Alrighty. Alright, so I think that's all of the animating I'm going to be doing today. Because my back is killing me. Been standing up this
Bruh.
entire bloody time.
Are you? Yeah, you're standing up, aren't you?
I'm
You
at a
should get one of those,
standing
like,
desk.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Wait, dude, did you
snaps.
get one of those? Those are cool.
Well, no, I don't. I've got a bogan standing desk.
No, have you seen the ones that like fold up?
Yeah, I've
You
seen
can, like,
those ones.
fold the desk up. Those are dope. Not the drug, but yeah.
Don't you be talking to me about Los Drogas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 60%. Boom. There we go. Lipsync is 60% done. Just updating my progress bars. That's pretty nice to see.
Heck yeah.
It's probably isn't.
Gemma, if I do a render set, can you look at my thing and just see if it's okay?
Yeah, I can look at it.
Genma! Why is everyone appearing at the end of my stream?
I don't know.
That's the best time.
Everyone just appears at the very end.
Yeah. Alright, bye everyone in the stream now.
Okay.
Rip.
Bye.
Sitting down. Good sits. It's actually weird because I've also been like playing games standing up, and it hasn't affected my performance at all. Actually, it's made it probably a little bit better.
Probably
now,
healthy.
now I'm in the ready stance. But yeah, it's definitely a lot healthier than sitting down.
I mean, it's always nice to have like that standing down.
Yeah, yeah. It's also still good because I can sit down and watch something on my screen, and my headphones can reach to where I'm sitting, but it makes using the keyboard impossible. Impossible.
Do you have it? Is it the one where you can adjust it?
No, it is literally just a fold-out table that I've put on top of another table. It is not a stand-up desk.
Creative, but ineffective on some stand.
On some stands, yes, but it still works.
Like
I can have my
sitting
computer
down.
underneath it.
Listen, you don't have to pay for like a $300 table, you know, for stand up.
Yeah, no. You could just go into a bar and then do comedy for stand-up.
Oh, I was like reading the rules, and you're like, be careful what you write. Get much. I heard it on the live stream. I was like, oh, he's watching.
Yo,
Yeah.
that's Jared, mate. Jared, mate.
It's
They're,
all
You
time.
know, dude, are the fires
I
near
was trying
your
to figure out how
house?
to get push to talk working because I don't use push to
Bruh,
Yeah, no, that's alright.
bruh, are the fires near your house? Because you live in New South Wales.
I haven't seen any near my house. I haven't seen any yet, actually.
You ever had
to be
smoke
honest.
any everywhere?
Yeah, well, I mean, there's a smoke, yeah, but I haven't seen the fires yet. So.
Yeah, because we don't have smoke up here in southeast
Well,
Queensland.
we
but,
did have smoke.
we had fuck tons of smoke.
Well,
Like,
currently, it's like
months ago.
overcast, so I can't tell.
oh, fair enough.
Same.
Well, if you go outside and you feel like you've smoked for 30 years, then yeah, it's probably smoke everywhere.
Can't be bothered.
Yeah, mate.
Yeah,
Get some
mate.
grungy in you. Get some ganja.
Ganja man.
Get that dank grunge inside you, mate.
No, yeah, no, man.
This is the lockpicking lawyer.
Well,
You
I'm
see-
gonna go to bed. It's
Alright.
getting late.
Good night.
Good
Yeah,
night.
bye.
Good seeing you again. Even though it was short-lived.
Yeah, no worries. But yes, so Red Ace and Jared, I'm going back to my criminal roots. I'm embracing my criminal
You're
heritage.
going back to the motherland?
No.
I've
got a
What
lockpicking
do you do?
set.
Steal a loaf of bread or something from Baker's Delight or something? What do you can do?
Baker's Delight. I've got a lockpicking
yeah.
set that I'm just fiddling with. It's always number 3 that's binding, but when I get that one in, I can usually open the lock pretty easy after that one. It's just a matter of getting the pick underneath the last. How do I do it? I don't know. I need to get some counter rotation in there so I can actually put the. There it is. There it is. And then it's open. Nice. Did it.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but
You'll have to watch the stream to get the visuals.
I'm looking at the stream, or at least on Discord, the stream, nothing's happening.
No, on not on the Discord stream, on the YouTube stream, because that's where the camera is. I can't do both camera
back.
and
Here,
Discord
what
at the
do-
same time.
I was gonna ask, did he intend on like ending the stream?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm intending on ending the stream eventually.
I wasn't sure if you were still recording and all.
I'm recording now, yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
right now I'm just kind of messing about.
Okay.
Come on, number
Okay.
3, let me in, let me in, let me in.
Let me in. Let me in.
Oh damn.
Also, hi again, man. How's it going?
Yeah, how's it going?
Okay, I have to do some counter rotation to get there. We go underneath that one.
It's,
And then-
it's been a while.
I know. Yeah.
Alrighty. So that's the end of the stream. Thank you so much for joining on. Let's go ahead and have a look at the lip sync while we're still here. Just so we can see what's going on. So it's the first introduction scene, and then here's the actual lip sync for the first part.
I was walking down the street when out the corner of my eye I saw a pretty little thing approaching me. She said, I've never seen a mare who looks so all alone, and could you use a little company? And if you pay the right price, your evening will be nice, but you can go and send me on my way. I said, you're such a sweet young thing, why do you do this to yourself? She looked at me and this is what she said, oh, there ain't no rest for the wicked. Money don't grow on trees. I got bills to pay, I got mouths to feed. There ain't nothing in this world for free. Oh no, I can't slow down, I can't hold back, though you know I wish I could. Oh no, there ain't no rest for the wicked until we close our eyes for good. Not even 15 minutes later after
Alright, I haven't lip synced this part though, but and then of course the last part I still need to refine. But that's the refined lip sync that I've got so far, which is just Nurse Redheart, who's a stand-in. She's not the final character for who's going to be saying those lines. She's a stand-in. # work in progress. And that's what that is at the moment. So yeah, yeah, that is good stuff. That's good news. And thank you so very much for joining me on this live stream. I'm not sure when the next one's going to be. But it's gonna be something. I'll announce it in my Discord server. So if you come into my Discord server and ask for the notifications - streams, you will get a notification when I plan and start a live stream. So there you go. Easy peasy, easy peasy. Because as we all know, we can't trust Discord. So there you go. Alrighty then. Anyway, so yes, thank you for joining the stream. I will see you next time when I eventually have another stream. But as for now, this is Quillo signing off. Goodbye. and good luck. And if anyone else wants to say goodbye here, now's the time.
Good night, all.
My name's Jeff.
My name's Jeff. Yeah, good night, Genma. It's probably very late for you right now. It's like midnight or something, eh?
It's almost 11.
How
Yeah,
are you
yeah.
awake?
Bro, I don't sleep.
Genma
That's
doesn't
true,
sleep.
you don't sleep. That is very true.
Actually, I get about 7 hours, maybe, at most.
Bruh.
Bruh.
Bruh sound effect. Bruh.
Bruh.
Bruh. Alright.
Alright.
Bruh.
Bruh.
What, 7 hours is not enough?
Fucking no.
You're meant to get like...
I need like 12 hours.
Okay, it's a lie if you
Whoa.
say 8.
Yeet. Yeet.
Yeet.
Yeet.
Yeet.
That's a very
No,
aggressive
I
yeet,
just want 9 hours of sleep so I can sleep.
I'm a light sleeper. I'll just wake up after the 7th hour.
I'm an annoyingly light sleeper. If it's not perfect, then I'll just wake up whenever. I'm just like, God damn it. Also, this this thing behind me. Let me just see if I can just. Let me just turn it on real quick. There we go. It says. It's indecipherable from this distance, but it's supposed to say Merry Assmas. And then 69 lol. I know the camera's back to front, but there you go. Anyway, yep. Bye. I have to go here, and then I have to do this, and then end.